What's up, guys? So, got a little project just hanging out on the couch here. I bought a M3 Alcantara leather steering wheel for the station wagon a couple days ago, and it was pretty dirty and messed up. I actually already had a sports steering wheel that I bought from somebody a while ago. As you can see, the leather's pretty messed up on it. I bought this for pretty cheap with the intention of having it rewrapped. There's actually a couple companies that sell, this side's actually really bad. There's a couple companies that sell rewrap leather for these. The rewrap leather is about 150 bucks, and then you just gotta either try to do it yourself or find somebody else to do it. As you can see back here, the leather's starting to come off where it's closed over the back of the hand grips. So I've been holding on to it with the intention of buying the leather to rewrap it, but I just never did it. And then this steering wheel came up on Facebook Marketplace the other day, and I bought it. I did half the steering wheel, so I actually stopped at the stripe that you have there. I did this half with the cleaner. Definitely a noticeable difference. And I also stopped at this seam right here down here and just did the one half of the steering wheel. But there's definitely a noticeable difference. You can see this here is like all flattened out and just like slick. It's like almost like leather instead of being like the suede that it's supposed to feel like, whereas this over here has that soft suede feeling back to it. It's starting to pill a little bit up here at the top, kind of like that one was. I'm gonna see if there's not a way I could try to get that, maybe to like use like a fabric shaver or something like that to get some of that stuff off so it doesn't look so bad. I'm gonna do this other half of the steering wheel and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's completely done. The chemical that I'm using is this Sunex Alcantara and upholstery cleaner. I watched a couple other videos on YouTube, people doing the same things to their Alcantara steering wheels, and most of the ones I was finding were actually coincidentally BMW steering wheels. It's kind of funny. Apparently we all have the same problem. I'll put a link in the description of this video for this Sunex. I actually bought it from Amazon. This process is pretty simple. You get the steering wheel, the actual suede or leather, whatever you want to call it, just a little moist. You spray the Sunex on it, and then you let it soak for 5 to 10 minutes. Rub it clean. As you can see how dirty this cloth is from all the hand oil and grease and stuff like that that was in the leather. You rub it clean with this, and then I have been using a toothbrush to try to stand the fibers back up. It seems to be doing a pretty good job. I think I might go over all this side again with some cleaner and try to get some more of the grease out of it. And then I'm going to do the other side. And I'm going to see how much I can clean this white stripe up. I don't know how well it's going to do. I don't know if that's grease or if it's just like permanently stain the white. If it doesn't clean up very well, I'm going to look into trying to get some dye or something like that to try to dye this back white so it looks decent. So I'm going to get this other side done, and I'll show you what it looks like all done up and the best that I can get it. Alright guys, so I finished up cleaning this steering wheel. As you can see, it actually looks really good all the way around. Got a few spots where it's like pelling up a little bit. Like right through here you can see that it's like, I don't know what to call this. It's like the fabric, like the material's like getting stuck to itself and like just kind of like getting like rolled up. You see it right here at the top. Surprisingly, the stripe cleaned up really well. I'm actually really happy about it. So I don't think I'm going to have to do anything with dyeing that or anything crazy. Like I said, I think I'm going to try to find I think we have one. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look around the house. A fabric shaver to see if I can't shave these little pilly guys off with the fabric shaver. I'll update, a video in the future about how this looks in the car if I get a hold of a fabric shaver. I might even try a razor blade or something like that, like a shaving razor blade, to see if I can't get that stuff to come off. But I'm thoroughly surprised how well it turned out. I mean, this is clean compared to, this is pretty much what it looked like beforehand. You see how there's just like crusty spots like this where it's all flat? That's what this steering wheel looked like beforehand, is like this right here. The whole way around. It looks 10 times better now. It feels 10 times better now. It's nice and soft. It's still a little wet, so we'll see how it feels once it dries out completely, but I'm happy with it. I'm sorry if I sound like crap in this video. I've been sick for the last couple of days, so my voice is a little messed up. I got a pretty bad cough. I'm happy with the results. I think I might actually try to mess around with cleaning this one up too, just to see how good I can make this one look as well. As you saw, it's coming apart in the back. I might see if I can't glue this back down so it at least looks somewhat decent, and clean the rest of this stuff up the same way, and see how good I can get this one to look. And I'll post some pictures to the Instagram page of both of these steering wheels cleaned up, and some pictures of this one right here before and after as well.
Tomorrow for sure.
What's up, guys? So I'm gonna update this sooner rather than later, because I was actually able to find I couldn't find a fabric shaver, but I was able to find a old shave razor blade that I had laying around. It just happened to be one that I swapped out a couple days ago off of my razor to clean this steering wheel up. I was actually able to get a lot of the pilling off of this, not all of it. Obviously you can still see some there, but as you can see by my towel here, a lot of the bigger chunks that were hanging up that would have like just kind of felt like a little annoying underneath your hand while you're driving, I was able to get off. So it's really soft now. I'm gonna bristle it up with the toothbrush a little bit more, just to get it to stand up and be a little bit softer. It looks 10 times better than it did. Like I showed you, the material of it was like the other steering wheel that I have, where it was like crushed flat and was like, it almost felt like plastic. It was so hard. But now it's nice and soft. Feels like a nice like suede Alcantara style steering wheel would be. I mean, obviously it's not brand new, so it's not going to be perfect, but I'm happy with the results for the work that it required. As you can see, the stitching actually came out really well too. This was, before I started, was black, like the same color as the steering wheel. You couldn't even tell that it had any color to it. So the stitching actually came out really well, and looks clean and looks brand new. So the next video is going to be, that you'll see, is probably going to be me doing the install of this airbag in the car. I have the wiring harness and a new airbag for it as well. So we're going to get put in the car here probably shortly, probably later today or tomorrow, but that'll be a separate video. I will put it, like I said before, I'll put a link in the description of the video for the cleaner that I used. I purchased it from Amazon. It was like $6 or $7, and I got it Prime one-day shipping, so I got it the next day. So if you guys are interested in doing the same kind of thing to your Alcantara steering wheel, or you have seat inserts or anything like that, this stuff worked really, really well. I was actually really, really surprised. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you have any comments or questions about what I did here, please comment down below and subscribe to the channel. And I appreciate you guys for coming. I'll see you later.